This production was made possible by funding through the Maxine DeBryan Endowment, Hope College, and Little Reed Lakeshore.
Hello! Welcome to The Adventures of Adela, inspired by the book Galápagos Girl, written by Marcia Diane Arnold and illustrated by Angela Dominguez. This production is made in collaboration with the Striketime Dance Theater at Hope College in Holland, Michigan, and the Little Reed Lakeshore. My name is Elena, and I play the character Valentina, a girl who grows up to become a biologist. Valentina is based off of a real-life person who grows up and falls in love with the Galápagos Islands, and she's helped me to fall in love with them too. We hope that you will learn about the Galápagos and that you will take note of the beauty in the natural landscapes of your homes. We hope that you will take the promise with us to protect our environments and keep them safe.
Adventures of Adela, Invasive Species and Conservation.
Hi, Valentina.
Hello again, Adela. ¿Qué pasa? What's up?
Nothing much. I've just been practicing some of my dance moves to show Pepe and the sea lions.
Look at you. They will love it.
Thanks. Their dancing yesterday was so cool that I just had to try it. Honestly, all of your animal friends here are super cool. They're a big reason why I'm starting to see how important it is to keep this island safe, so they can dance and play as much as they want.
I'm so glad that you're starting to see how special Floriana is and why it's so important to keep it clean and healthy for all of our new friends who live here.
Yeah, but Valentina, there's just one thing.
What's that?
Well, this island is so big, and there's lots of islands that make up the Galápagos. You taught me that. And well, it just seems like such a big job.
I see. And you're absolutely right, Adela. Keeping our environment clean and healthy is a big job. But if we all do our part, it is possible. You know what? I have one more friend that I want to introduce you to. I think that she'll be able to help with all of this.
Oh, great. Who is it?
Her name is Greta, and she is my oldest friend on the island. Come on.
We journeyed to this island from across the sea. The sun was bright, warm, and the grass was green. Then I met Valentina and she showed me the way to care for all the creatures, so now we can sing. Adela, you and me can watch the sea lions play together. Adela, you and me can have all kinds of new adventures. Galápagos le esperan su ayuda y a proteger la isla. Adela es su aventura.
In this episode, Valentina has given me a special challenge. Can you help me look for these moves in my animal friends' dances? The first one looks like this. And the second one looks like this. Make sure to keep an eye out for these special moves.
Greta. Greta.
Hello, dear. What are you doing here?
I'm sorry to wake you, Greta, but I brought a new friend who I'd like to introduce to you. Would that be okay?
Of course, Valentina, dear. Any friend of yours is a friend of mine. Hello, young lady. I'm Greta. And you are?
Soy Adela. I've never seen a turtle so big before.
I'm a tortoise, dear. But your observation is accurate. Galapagos tortoises are the largest in the world and the most famous of the endemic Galapagos creatures.
Greta the tortoise, shifting and sharing wisdom.
Here, on Flora Island, approximately 150 years ago, tortoises were extinct. This was due to pesky pirates, and some people called whalers. Some of us were kept as pets, and others were made into food. There was none of us left.
That's so sad.
Some people, called conservationists, are helping to bring tortoises back to the island.
The Earth is filled with lots of wonderful wildlife, but sadly, some species that once existed no longer exist today. This is called extinction. The extinction of a particular animal or plant species occurs when the species no longer exists anywhere in the world. They have died out. This is a normal part of evolution. The tortoises on Flora Island actually came from different islands, and in the past they were kept as pets. Due to amazing conservation efforts, researchers are trying to reintroduce tortoises back to the islands.
Wow, that is so cool. I'm so glad to hear there will be more tortoises on the island soon, and you won't be extinct forever.
Pretty incredible, isn't it? Greta, we actually came here to talk to you about something specific.
Is that so?
Yeah, Miss Greta, I was hoping you could help me learn how to take care of the environment. I want to keep all my new animal friends here safe and happy, but it just seems like such a huge job.
I see. Keeping the Galapagos Islands safe is a pretty big job, but if we all do our part, we can be sure to have a happy and healthy island.
Well said, Greta. By doing simple things like recycling and picking up trash, turning off the water when we brush our teeth, or riding a bike instead of driving a car, we can all keep our promises to keep the environment safe.
I can do those things easy peasy. I will always remember the tortoises on the Galapagos, and I will keep them safe.
Thank you, dear. Thanks to people like you who want to help the environment, we can be sure to see more and more Galapagos tortoises on the island in the future. Keep up the good work. We're proud of you.
Thank you for sharing your wisdom. Even though we don't always get to be a part of conservation efforts like that, if we all do our part, we can be agents for change in a big way.
I can't wait to help keep all my new friends safe and happy. Can we go do something right now? Oh, I know. Let's go pick up trash on the beach.
That sounds like a very helpful idea. Come on, I'll show you where we can go.
Wilhelmina the wasp, sneaking around the campsite. another one of your animal friends?
Oh, that's Wilhelmina. She doesn't really come to play with us.
What? Who wouldn't want to play with you and your awesome animal friends?
Me. That's who. Who's asking?
I'm Adela.
Well, Adela, not everyone wants to be friends with them, you know. They're not so special.
Well, I think they're pretty special.
Whatever. No one asked for your opinion anyways.
Why are you being so mean?
Mean? I'm not mean. You know what? I don't need this.
I can't believe she lives on the Galápagos. All of your other animal friends are so nice.
Well, actually, Wilhelmina isn't from here. She's what we call an invasive species.
Okay, let's see. I know native species, and I know endemic species, but I don't know what an invasive species is.
Yes, we haven't talked about that yet.
An invasive species is any living organism that is not native to an ecosystem. They are found all around the world and are one of the leading threats to indigenous wildlife. The introduction of invasive species interrupts the natural ecosystem and can cause an imbalance in the biodiversity. They are particularly damaging to the Galápagos Islands, as they are home to a large number of endemic species. There are an estimated 1,700 invasive species across the Galápagos Islands.
Invasive species were taken from their home and introduced to a new environment. In general, they can actually be pretty dangerous to the new place that they're in.
Dangerous? Oh, what do they do?
Don't worry, Wilhelmina won't hurt you. Invasive species aren't naturally bad animals, they're just out of place, which can cause problems for them and the environment. For example, the food they usually eat might not be available in their new home, leaving them to eat another animal's food supply, and that animal goes hungry.
You know, I'm not actually mean. I just feel kind of out of place. My home is far away from here, and I miss it so much. And there's not any good food around here to eat anyways. But it's okay. I found a way home, and I'm leaving tonight.
Leaving? Why are you leaving?
It's just, well, I'm not happy here.
Not happy? How could you be unhappy here? It's beautiful, and there are so many amazing animals.
You're right. It is beautiful. But I don't belong here. These islands, the trees, the plants, the other animals, they're not who wasps like me are supposed to live with.
It's true, Adela. This isn't Wilhelmina's natural habitat.
Yeah, wasps like me are actually originally from Ecuador.
But if you're from Ecuador, how did you end up here?
I think I can answer that one. One day, my friends and I were looking for some food to eat, and we ended up eating on a beautiful bunch of bananas. We didn't know the banana bunches were on boats leaving for the islands. Next thing I know, our wasp nest arrived in the banana bunches on cargo ships from Ecuador, and I got stuck here. But it's okay. I'm heading out soon.
Well, I hope you find your way back to the other wasps like you. But I'm glad you were here so that I could get to meet you.
Thanks, kid. I'm glad I got to meet you too. Well, gotta fly.
Fly safe. Speaking of leaving, when is your flight home to Michigan?
Oh, we leave tonight. Valentina, how am I supposed to remember all the things you taught me when I'm away from the islands?
Well, all of the things that we learned here on Floriana are important all over the world. We learned about different species and how to take care of them. Just because your home looks a little different than mine doesn't make it any less important to take care of.
Okay, I get it now. Thank you, Valentina, for introducing me to all of your animal friends and teaching me about the islands and, well, just everything.
Adela, of course. I'm so glad that you got to see how beautiful and unique Floriana is. I hope that you can come and visit me again soon.
Me too. Maybe even as a biologist or a naturalist guide someday.
That would be wonderful. Adiós, Adela. Gracias por visitar las islas.
We journeyed to this island from across the sea. The sun was bright, warm, and the grass was green. Then I met Valentina and she showed me the way to care for all the creatures, so now we can sing. Adela, you and me can watch the sea lions play together. Adela, you and me can have all kinds of new adventures. Galápagos le esperan, su ayuda y a proteger la isla. Adela es su aventura.
Thank you for watching Adventures of Adela. My name is Vivian, and I play the role of Adela. In this show, we learn the promise, I will not forget you and I will keep you safe. This always reminds me to be respectful of the environment around me. I hope it inspires you wherever you are too. This production was made in collaboration with Striketime Dance Theater at Hope College in Holland, Michigan, and the Little Reed Lakeshore. All scenes were filmed in Holland, Michigan with the help of our incredible tech team who made this production possible. We want to thank the authors Marcia Diane Arnold and Valentina Cruz, who, without them, we would not be able to share this story.